All right. I think we're going. I think we're good. I hope we are. Yeah, I hope we are. All right. Yeah, there we go. Mm-mm. Boom. All right, there we go. That'll work. That is going to work just fine. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to just kind of aim that down for right now. There we go. Figuring it out, y'all. Okay. Rocking and rolling. Good to go. I actually now have a better understanding of what I'm doing, like right now, which is good. So I'm hoping this is going to work out, and I want to do more. And if it does, I want to do. Yeah, there we go. If this does work out, I want to do more of these. I've been trying to figure out a way to live stream my artwork, and just figuring out technology. And I know I probably Ben should have figured this out, but we're here now. And so thank y'all for hopping on here with me. I actually want to. So I got to start a new. Start and finish a new project for a client. So I'm actually planning to kind of be here for a minute and just kind of take y'all through the process of doing it. So what I like to do with my works is for my hunt clients, whenever you book a guided hunt for me, and I'm ashamed to say I'm actually running a little bit behind because I initially was planning. I was doing some other work for a show, but anywho, we're here now again. And so when you book a hunt with me, you will get your first hunt. You'll get an original watercolor India ink piece from me, and I just kind of need to get. I got like 2 or 3 I need to finish up from last season. Like I said, I'm just a little bit behind from doing some other things. This one was actually a hunt, so I kind of want to talk about the story of the hunt and the process of actually making the work too. So this hunt was from a guy. I don't know if they want their names out there, but it was from a guy. I actually have it on YouTube. So the title of the hunt on YouTube, if you want to follow, and I'm gonna tune it in here as well. But the title of it was English Setters, Bob White Quail, a Rabbit, a Guitar, and New Friends on Public Land. So that, if y'all want to kind of go on there with me or watch it later, cool. What I'm going to do is extract some imagery from one of those videos, and then the clients will get, it was 2 guys on the hunt, and so they will get paintings, from me, from some aspect of that hunt that actually tells the story of that hunt. So y'all kind of bear with me. I hope to not fumble through it. Actually, I'm gonna switch my hats. I got to put on my Outdoor Life hat. Shout out to Outdoor Life. What I also am really trying to do more, and I actually need to send an article in to Alex Robinson, editor-in-chief at Outdoor Life from the Boundary Water. So I'm gonna be taking y'all through that as well. At some point, we'll start working on finishing the written work, the written aspect for that piece as well. All right, so let's do this. Let me actually size my screen correctly. Hang on. Let me actually size my screen correctly while I do this, so that way you guys can see what's going on. So All right. Let's see. Let me do it like this so I actually have an idea. I can kind of see myself a little bit. I'm trying to get used to just OBS, like this new app. Okay. Let's move my chat box over here. All right. So what we are doing, whoops, there we go. I want to be able to see it. All right. What I'm going to do is actually go through various parts of this hunt and figure out what the scenes were about. So I don't know if y'all can hear that, but you can. So
Just points, I think you.
first of all, this particular hunt, I actually started. So it was a couple of things I wanted to do with this one. This was last season. You know, public land. That's of course my favorite guitar, and I really wanted to just start. I was trying to figure out ways when I made this video how to like start integrating my music into my hunting practice and stuff like that. But from this hunt, we came back with a rabbit, no quail, although there was a covey of 3 birds and a single that got up.
We get a lot of birds out of here.
Yeah, so there was that rabbit. It was Joker that we were hunting with.
You hit it in the part that don't matter. You're gonna take the leg off of this.
Yeah.
So all it is.
So they were asking if they could eat it. One thing about my hunts, I like to do mixed bag stuff. Like that's just my thing. That's my jam. And yeah, I mean, why not? If you gonna hunt down here with me, that rabbit was sitting there, the season's in, go ahead and take it.
Yeah,
We hit it though.
so it's damn good. But these guts ain't gonna matter.
No, live streaming. Just walking through the process of this hunt and getting the imagery for it. It's me replaying a YouTube video. One of mine. I'm trying to figure out the scene and just kind of walking the viewers through it. I like that. Boom. I do like that scene right there. I wonder. Like I can work kind of off that. Let me see. I really want it. There we go. I can work off of that there. All right. Actually, hold on. So let's screenshot that. And then we're going to go. I'm actually going to crop this scene. We're going to crop myself out of it. All right. So this, with my paintings and stuff like that, this hunt, and I actually want to tell like the story and the mood of the hunt, and there weren't really a whole lot of points on this one, but the dogs did well, and it was actually one of the first hunts that I ran spade on, so I'm gonna keep that one. Let's see what else we got. I wrote, this is the first song that I wrote, Black Cadillac. I don't really want to hear it right now. I kind of want to focus on the hunt. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Let's see. There were some good moments in here. Yeah, there were some really good moments in here that Yeah, so that bird had flushed right there. Whoop, birds had flushed right around there. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. They were talking about it there. Okay, so I want to kind of go back and so how would I all right. And so and when was that? It was 8 months ago. That hunt there. All right. Let's see. All right, we are back. So I actually can work with that. Okay. So I got that. So what I'm going to do as I kind of pick this image up, which I actually kind of like it. So let me pull this up for y'all. All right. I actually like this a lot, and this is why. So right around here, I'll be able to pull Joker's movement out right there and pull Spades. This painting is going to be much more about the vibe and the movement so much as on point. So replicating that. All right. So we can work with dot. We can work with dot. All right. Yeah, I can work with that. There we go. Okay. I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to be good. All right. So now what I want to do is start to break that image down. Like I said, I'm still kind of clumsy with this streaming thing. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me set up. Oh, set up real fast. Okay. I hope I'm doing this live stream thing right. We're gonna find out. Alright. Let's see. Make sure I kind of turn. I gotta be able to see everything. Got my pencil. All right. go to the page. Little studio session. All right. Some of my favorite pencils, just Faber-Castells. If y'all ever wondered, German company, and they use this, from what I understand, they use this like really cool glue that holds them, and the lead inside actually doesn't really break. Okay. Starting with my lightest pencil. You remember Miss Eden, keep it light till you get it right?
I told you she told me. You said, oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I think about that from time to time. Yeah, they're those things that when teachers just say stuff and it sticks. I only have B pencil. Oh, okay, I got an H in here somewhere. I was like, man, we're gonna go with a 2H. That was gonna be upsetting. Go with your 2H because it's light. H for hard, the hardness of the lead. The harder the lead, the lighter the line will be. Your B's for like black or bold or something like that. All right. I need to look at this image. It's 18 by 24 inch piece. And if I just look through, show y'all kind of what I'm working with. Oop. All right. Man, how do I do this? That don't seem right. I don't know. That don't seem right though, so we're just gonna keep it. We're just gonna keep it the way that is. And what I will do. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm gonna do. You have to go and add another source, and then add an image. Screen. There we go. There we go. Now I got a better idea. Now I can just put the image up here. There we go. I can put it up right next to this. And y'all can kind of have an idea about what I'm doing. Alright, that'll work. That way I have like a little bit of an idea. Or not I, but y'all do. Okay. Now I got a better kind of understanding of what I'm doing on this app. This is the first time. There's this new software, or not new, but streaming software called OBS, Ashley, and you can like do a bunch of different like things with it. So I'm trying to figure it out, but it's actually pretty dope. All right, now let's work on this drawing. I'm gonna start with the dog furthest in the back. So that's gonna not my forefront though. Actually, no. Let's do the other way. Let's go with Spade right here in the front. That'll help me kind of gauge. And so when I do this, kind of try to do a little bit of a continuous line. You want to see what I'm doing right here? You ain't necessarily got to be in the stream, but I can show you how to do this drawing. You don't have to. All right. Let's point it this way. It's like angled this way. So let's go behind the chair. So,
Wait, I'm about to do something real
all right. Well,
fast. Show me.
so from the painting, I mean not from the painting, from the hunt last time, I ripped this image here. And when you're working, how I do it is usually start with a continuous line. I'm gonna start with that dog in the front and just start with the tail because that just makes the most sense to me and it's the most obvious thing. And just kind of keep going, just kind of shape what you think the scene should be like. And like super simple forms, you can cross over stuff. Sometimes crossing over your lines kind of helps you add some structure. Kind of let you know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
And you can start filling it out. Kind of work like that, and it starts to add like depth. There's your dog.
It's very cool. I'm interested to see how you add the grass around it. It's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excited. A shower train. Maybe for American Soul Studios.
Mm-hmm. And just kind of work off of those lines. Yeah. There you go. There we go. So, and I may do a couple of different iterations of this. You can see which one I like. Sometimes it takes me a couple goes just to catch a vibe. And again, all of this is really going to get abstracted anyway. I just want to kind of catch the memory of the motion. Working on here, foreshortening. Here we go. I like that a little bit better. Start shaping out the dog's legs. So some of this, if you look at the image is is not very clear. So some of it is filling it in from your mind. And there's that expressive part of just, for me, it's all a continuous line. the botch paper. Start just really defining the dog's arm and paw better, but I like just kind of letting it be, right above. Joker's tail is not perfect. Joker tends to carry a little bit of a wider posture. I might just let that sit for a second. Come back in with probably like a 2, regular B. And start just, so some of this is also just gonna be paint too, like the paint is gonna do what it's gonna do, but some pieces I kind of catch a vibe. Spade. I don't know. I also don't really have an issue with showing where my marks may have gone awry or shouldn't have been there or whatever. Like all of these marks just kind of build on the character of what you're doing. Add a little drama to the line. Add that there. Thing about this dog is her tail is not straight up. She carries it more level. Start crafting that leg. Right with the underside and the back end. And just kind of go with it. Actually was a little more forward. I don't know where that is, but I'll kind of abbreviate myself right there. So like the areas that I don't really know what's gonna happen, I kind of just leave it and just let the word shape itself. It is about the memory and the vibe. I want that work to come here. And what I might even do, just go over. Wrap that dog's leg into what I feel like it should be. Something much harder. Give it the expression I want to have. I'm good about harder lines when they help. this is going to be done in that new style. With the turmeric, how do you say it? Some of that gets lost. Joker might just get a little distant action. Might just end up falling to be part of the memory. That's kind of what we're looking like. Try a better angle. There we go. Work. Okay. So it's this area that I kind of want to tighten. She's out of spot. So for me, it's the expression. It's how it, 'cause a lot of this is going to fall off. A lot of this is going to fade. And see, really, when I look at it, okay, let's see where my horizon is. So I'm actually way up here. Check that horizon a little bit. Yeah, way up here. So I might want to fill smudges. Alright. I can work with that. Alright, I need to take this off. Alright, be right back. Alright. We are back. Cool. We are biggity back. Biggity back. Take off my edges. Keep it clean. shift some things around. There we go. All right. We got that going for a second. I need to go get the turmeric. Get this going. Alright, so this is kind of what we're looking at right here. So, and got this scrap fabric turmeric stains. So I actually don't want to stain this table. Scrap jean fabric and stuff that I use for other projects. Alright. One more second, BRB. do something a little bit different. Different in a sense that I wouldn't normally start this way, but I kind of want this brush for this expression. Just using a rounder brush versus a flat to start out. Okay. That, so I also made this like stain. I've been using on my projects recently. You can kind of see it smells like I have something too dark on that brush. Ooh. That's not supposed to happen. There was something inside of that brush. That's not good. That's really not good. Something is in that brush deep. Alright. Like that. But I could work with it. You know what? Let me see something. That's what we're gonna do. I'm doing this real fast. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold when to fold. Out of it. Dotted line. And the opportunity to start over when we need to. A little too safe, Sean.
Child is important to me. Up, indicate dodging motion. Kind of trail off a little bit. Body there. Slimmer dog. Spot. So too much. And still put Joker. Find a way to kind of send that into space. Okay. Let me get a different brush. Let's try this again. Same thing. There we go. I did not tape the edges and I need to do that, moving too fast.
Okay. Got these coming in. This yellow will get to be like a real vibrant, but kind of on tone look, kind of yellow. That is just what I am in my head. Put the cap back on that. And so I'll probably come back in, let this dry, come back in with just some little accents. It's all just a big study. So use the lines. Articulate that. This is ink. So once you put it down, you're pretty committed to whatever the line is, but it kind of gives me a certain kind of expressive quality about it. Spot right there. Areas of interest. Mm-hmm. What's up? Yes, I am. What's up? gives me something to work with. So now the watercolor piece will start trickling in. Actually, I still have this graphite aquarelle pencil that I can use this here. But there we go. So this here, I like it because when you work on it, if you put water on it, it works as a pencil, but if you put water on it, it'll turn into a liquid, and I can draw around it. So I can work with that. I'm gonna let this dry for a bit, and then come back at it when it's time. Play off of the ink. For the space behind you. Got it like that. Let's see. Most of that ink, most of that graphite. Push it out right into the back of it. Some of that happen. Start doing the same here. Colors start to fill in depth. Put that down. Have that dog fade into space. back in. Yeah. Dark here on that side. Just really starting to fill in the depth. So I should have one in here, but I don't think I do right now. There should be some white out somewhere, but I don't need it right now. Okay. Okay. Adding some lines around them, give them some motion. Kind of start vibrating and moving. Okay. This is a good stopping point. Yeah. This is good. Alright, let's see what we're looking at. That's it there. Studio, stuff like that. Yeah. Making a lot in here. Got a lot going on between sewing and painting and this and that. Sorry. That's kind of what we're looking at, guys. Yeah. Kind of what we're looking at. I can work from there. Actually, while I'm thinking about it. That's it. Okay. We're actually going to work with a little bit of watercolor while we're here. Just go ahead and finish the vibe. I'll still go over this with gouache too, but this is a underpainting kind of deal. I use red a lot in my work. Like how it's best to do it. Type of intensity it is. Sit for a little bit. Come back to studio vibes. Yeah. What we're looking at. Still not nowhere near done. I want to add some blues and stuff like that in there, but I want to let that sit. And there's a point I'm going to start letting that stuff run too. So we'll be back at it. We will be back at it. Boom. Glad to be here. Glad to finally figure out how to do this live stream thing too, like finally. So, with that being said, folks, thank y'all again. I'll probably tune back in once once this is a little bit more dry and I can keep moving on. So, thank y'all. I appreciate it, folks. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, rate, review. Go check out our products and things like that. All right.